Joe Zekas from homewardboundwest.com, and I'm in Oak Park this morning. Just met Tony Iwersen, who's part of the Tony and Kathy team.
Right.
And Kathy's hosting...
Across the street.
Across the street. We're at 1032, a great looking old Queen Anne.
Right. 1888. This
1888.
All right. Double turreted Victorian, and there aren't too many like this left. One side's round, the other one is an octagon. Still has the original finials on top of the roof. And back in the Depression, when a lot of these, there was a housing shortage, this has been turned into a rooming house, and then was deconverted about 18 years ago into a single family home, and the current owners have taken it the next step, put in new kitchen, air conditioning, koi pond in the back, master bath is fabulous. And so ready to go.
You sold the house 18 years ago.
I did, to the couple who lives here now. Kathy and I were the first ones to attempt restoration here, and we brought it to a back to a single family home from the days when it was a rooming house. Turned out pretty well. We're proud of it. It's one of the nice Queen Anne's in town.
And you've got, if you're a lilac lover, you have the scent of lilac bushes in your front yard here.
Right. Beautiful landscaping. Great neighborhood. You're right in the heart of the Frank Lloyd Wright Historic District, right around the corner from the Frank Lloyd Wright home and studio. 3 or 4 Frank Lloyd Wright homes dot the neighborhood down at the end of the block there. And notably, you're only 3 blocks from the Metra, 3 blocks from downtown, right around the corner from the school. You've got everything here. Oak Park's great.
Probably a 5-minute walk to the Metro station.
If that, yeah. The perfect commuting site.
5-minute walk to the commercial district and the Oak Park. Is that the Oak Park Theater down there?
It is. That's the hangout for everybody in town.
Really?
Yeah. Lake Theater.
We just had breakfast at George's on
Oak Park
Avenue, which I would recommend for anybody coming out here for open houses. A place to stop. And
great place to stop. George's has been a fixture in Oak Park for decades, and people love it.
It was mobbed, and the service was terrific.
They're fast.
They're fast.
Reasonably priced.
Reasonably priced.
George is a good guy.
Plenty of parking.
Yep, all over the place.
On a Sunday morning, had everything going for it.
Yeah. Nice walking town, Oak Park is. Close to the city. This particular home's priced in the mid-900s. It's 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, finished from the 3rd floor all the way to the basement. So
I could fall in love with that porch right away.
You could. This is where you spend your summer, sitting on the front porch. And in the back, there's an idyllic koi pond overlooking the backyard as well. So current owner put in this beautiful waterfall and koi pond.
The sound of water is very relaxing.
It is very relaxing. A good place to meditate. Great on a summer afternoon, sitting out on the deck, listening to the water, feed your fish. And they've been here about 10 years, so you can tell they're very well fed.
Pretty yard, and you said a 4-car garage?
4-car garage off the alley.
And it's fenced off.
Nice.
Fenced enough to be very private.
Very, very private.
Back here.
Having lived in the neighborhood many years, I can attest this is quiet and great. Love everything about it.
One of the things people have been meditating about lately has been the real estate market. How are conditions in Oak Park?
Improving. Like every other part of town, or part of the metropolitan area, we settled back quite a bit over the past few years. But now things have sort of stabilized and we're coming back up, which is nice. And Oak Park, because of its location, is really an ideal place to be. Oak Park and River Forest, because we're close to the city. And we have all the amenities of the city, but not quite in the city. And yet, for commuters, it's a dream because we're only 20 minutes down to the loop. Can't beat it.
School systems that are attractive.
Top schools,
too.
Yeah. District 97 in Oak Park and District 90 in River Forest are always in the top tier of the state, which is important. One of the other big draws.
Oh, we have birds stopping here. We're a kind of little constant show going on back here. Is the market improving across the board, or some price ranges picking up better than others?
The low to mid price ranges are the ones that are most active right now. In our market, the 400, 500, and 600 price ranges are the most active. The upper end is slowly waking up. We have a ways to go.
Where does the upper end?
In this market, the upper end starts in the 800 range up, and downtown, that particular market is on fire. But in Oak Park, River Forest, it's slowly getting there. It'll take us a few more months. Yeah.
Waiting for people to sell their property so they can move up.
Exactly. There's usually a trickle down, you know, once the 4s, 5s, and 6s move, and then a few months later, then we get a bump up to the next range, which is the 8, 9, and $1 million plus. But hopefully, that'll happen fast.